Hello everyone, welcome to another video with me, Sammy from ANZF Sounds. In this video, I'm just going to show you some interesting ways to do reverb ducking or side chaining. Usually if you're doing like a stack of sawtooths, you have a gap between the notes, you want some reverb fill to swell up here. But I thought, well, why not route something else into the reverb effect channel as well? And why not do some more interesting things rather than just have a straightforward reverb swell? So what I've done here, first of all, I'm going to disable the effect and just show you bit by bit what's going on here. So I'm going to mute that, and I'm going to take off these plugins here. So hopefully this is not too loud. I'm going to solo these. So it's just strobe, Electra from a sound bank that's coming out, and Hive, and a piano. Then I've got a second Electra here, and this one is using a different sound altogether. In fact, it's an arpeggiator. But you're not hearing this. This is going directly into the effects channel. So let's look at the effects channel. Now before we get to the effects channel, let me just put some of these back on and show you what I've done with this bus. So all of these here, that's the strobe, right down to the piano, are all routed into this bus. So if I just get rid of these, and here we are. We've got Varicomp on there. It's a fantastic compressor. I've got some limiting. And here's the thing. I've got all of them going through this one filter. I just like the sound of it. It's a little tricky to set up. What I've done here is I've put it in sidechain mode, and I'm using a kick. And I've done some fade editing on the kick. This is what's triggering the filter, and that's going through the envelope follower. And these settings, if I just play again, you can see those are the kicks. They're triggering these sharp upturns, and these are, in effect, opening up the filter. You can control how much here. Now, this is running through this effect channel as well as a send. So we've got the straight signal here going through Etch. Then we've got a send here going into this effects chain. Here I've just got a little bit of gain backing off in the input so I don't overload it. Then I've got Ubermod on the big bloom reverb. Then I've got another compressor, but this one is in sidechain mode. And the sidechain itself is coming from this bus. It's right here. And then I've got room, which I'm not using, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then I've got another compressor. Now I've got two compressors here because I want to control the curve, the release curve a little bit. And this one's got a nice, very, very smooth curve, 4,000 milliseconds here. And this one is set to 1.2 seconds. Now then I've got it heavily filtered up to, let's see, here's our low cut, 276 on a pretty steep setting, 48 dB here per octave. And I've taken out some high as well, and I've boosted the mid-range. And then the last thing is a tape echo from Ubermod again. This one's not on a full setting mix, so this is just 23% here, 24%. So let me just activate these one by one and show you what's going on here. I'll just turn all this off. I'm going to turn off the compression and just leave the bloom reverb. I'm also going to disable this. So that's quite a lovely sound. When we bring in the compression, so that's quite nice in of itself. I think I've got this up an octave too high. Okay, so that's not too bad in and of itself. I'm now going to put it through the EQ. That's something you can tweak to taste in any case. And finally, the tape delay. So let's listen to this. And this is where you can really hear the tape delay because there's some transients now. Okay, but what really starts to make this interesting is the other synthesizer I've got here that is not heard directly. It just goes right into this channel. Basically, if I show you how that's set up, the fader is all the way down. But the send is on pre-fade mode here. So the signal is just going straight into this effects channel. Let's turn this on now. You can hear that breaking up quite nicely. Bit of distortion from Ubermod. And I can tame that with the drive right here if I want. So that's gorgeous. But the cool thing is, now these presets aren't finished, but you can just start to load up random presets and see what happens. So these are too loud. I just need to bring that down. Try wave sequence. So hopefully that gives you some ideas. I mean, the context right here is not ideal. There are other contexts where this would actually be more appealing in a real track. So, but my point was just to show you a little bit about how I would actually get sidechaining reverb to work. Also how you could add some nice little extras like putting the tape delay on there and routing another synth altogether at a different octave through the effects channel itself. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.